Hey guys, Mrs. Caudell again, one more time today. I thought I would go ahead and go through the next lesson, lesson 1, 2. Since lesson 1, 1 and 1, 2 are due next week, I thought we might as well go ahead and make a third video today while I'm on a roll and help walk you through that one. Okay, so log in like usual. Always when you log in, check those messages and then click down on Go to Class. Okay, go into your biology lesson, and now we are going to go on to lesson 2, chemistry of life. Okay, so as before, make sure you look over everything. We've got all kinds of interactive links and things for you to do here. Also some sound effects. Okay, make sure you open that chemistry of life biology notebook if you want to open it in Word, or if you want to go to our classroom webpage here and click on Module 1, and then you can go down to Lesson 2, and there's the biology notebook as a Google Doc if you prefer that. Okay, so use those notes, go through, take notes throughout the lesson. Here you can see we have 6 slides. So you'll click through each of those, documenting notes and information as you go. Here's some pretty important information. There's a glucose molecule that you're going to need to know in this lesson. There's a fructose molecule that you're going to need to know in this lesson. What I might even suggest to you on this lesson is draw those pictures on a piece of paper, or maybe take a picture of those pictures with your cell phone so you can come back and refer to those, because you're going to need these images in this lab report that you're getting ready to do. Okay, so you want to make sure you go through everything. Go to slide 3. Look and see what we have here. We're learning about fats and phospholipids and steroids. So the first one we had carbohydrates, then we had lipids. And now we have proteins. And then lastly we have, never mind, I thought we had nucleic acids on here, and we don't. So this lesson is going to take you through all of the details of carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. On this slide we then also have nucleic acids added as well. Okay, so as always, on the very last slide of the lesson is the assignment. So we've got a summary. On this assignment, we are going to do a lab called Building a Macromolecule Lab Assignment. So here's our report, our template. Okay, it's a little bit different than the first one. Again, you can copy paste all of this and put it into a Word doc, or you can go to our classroom website, and there's the Building a Macromolecule Virtual Lab. You can open that up. You can make a copy for yourself, save that to your Google Drive, and then we're going to start working on the lab itself. And don't forget, there's the rubric as well. Okay, so Building a Macromolecule Virtual Lab says, welcome to the Building a Macromolecule Virtual Lab. In this virtual lab, you will build a complex carbohydrate molecule. Carbohydrates are a type of macromolecule. First, follow the steps for building a simple carbohydrate, then combine them to make a complex carbohydrate. Okay, here's our objective. All right, and then we are to construct an explanation. Okay, so let's hold off on there for 1 second. Let's go back to our lab report. Okay, so title. Remember, we need your name, my name, and then the title of the lab. Okay, the objectives. Well, you know what? On this slide, it just gave us an objective if we go back here. So we have an objective that we can copy paste into that lab report. All right, and now here. The construct an explanation. So that's where we are here. How are larger macromolecules formed from atoms of smaller macromolecules? So in this lesson, you're going to read that little bit there, and then you're actually going to type it in here what you think and answer it. Whoa, what an answer is to that question. So you'll have that response there. Save it so you can move on to the next part. Okay, now remember when I told you you needed to know that glucose molecule and that fructose molecule? Here it is. You're actually going to build a molecule. You're going to drag and drop these carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms to where they need to be in this molecule. Once you have it done, you'll click submit or click, well, a button will pop up that says submit. You submit it and it'll tell you if you're correct or not. If you're incorrect, you'll have to rebuild it. If you're correct, then you'll screenshot it or take a picture with your phone again so you can copy paste it into your lab report. Okay, so that's where you'll copy paste a picture of the glucose that you made. You'll copy paste a picture of fructose that you made, and then you'll copy paste a picture of sucrose, which is automatically made when you go through that activity. Okay, then you're going to revise your explanation. You've got the exact same question here, but you're going to revise your explanation from up here. So it's like you're updating it after you've learned some things. You're going to add to it. And then we have 4 post-lab questions, 4 analysis questions here. Okay, like before, once you're done with this lesson, then you'll go to the bottom of the page, click on the next slide, add your work, choose the Google Doc, add your Google Doc, and then click on Submit Your Work. All right, I hope that helped give an introduction. One other item I wanted to draw your attention to that I forgot to mention before. On our classroom website, if we scroll down on the first page, there is a schedule of assignments. So if you open that, you'll see I've made a calendar and I've put the due dates for each assignment. So this week was just you getting registered and then going through the welcome tutorials and getting started. On Tuesday, assignment 1.1 will be due, the Exploring Life Lab report. On Friday, the Chemistry of Life Lab report will be due. Okay, you can start, the assignment is due anytime throughout the course of the day. But if you get it done right away, then you're able to move on to the next assignment. So if you get the Chemistry of Life Lab report done by the early in the week, you can actually go ahead and start working on taking notes for the next lesson. The assignment itself won't open each week until Friday for the following 2. But if you use your time wisely, you'll be able to manage this course very well and work on assignments early in the week and be able to move on to later assignments and notes. You can always work ahead on notes, but you can't actually work ahead on submitting assignments. So hopefully that addresses some more questions. So I'm sure we'll be making some more videos. So if you have questions or any requests on what you need some videos on, please let me know. Bye, guys.